Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
My name is Charan and I'm the current owner of this Amazon FBA business. I would like to tell you a little bit about my background in running online businesses. I've been in the e-com space for about 4 years now. Amazon FBA being about 3 years now. I've built 3 different multiple six-figure brands on Amazon FBA alone. This is actually my second brand in the USA. Of course, we're doing extremely well right now. And I've put in a lot of time and effort into the actual branding aspect of this entire business, and it clearly shows.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
The reason why I'm selling this current Amazon FBA brand is because I want to get into different business ventures, in particular the real estate industry. I just purchased my first buy-to-rent house. I just want to build a small portfolio, really. And in order to do that, I do need a bit of capital. With that being said, I am going to be reinvesting it into the e-com space, of course, something that I am definitely knowledgeable with. My plan is to do real estate and to reinvest into another Amazon FBA brand for sure.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
So the business requires a little effort to maintain currently. At the start, the first 6 months of starting the actual business, a lot of work got put in trying to build the brand, trying to build a listing, trying to experiment with the images, etc. But, a year down the line, it has definitely gotten to a point where it can be maintained a couple of hours a week, if that. Right now, the main priority would be to up the PPC spend on the current 3 ASINs, and it would be to release new products for sure. But in regards to maintaining the business, it requires a very, very small amount of hours.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep the business, these are some of the ways that I'll try to grow it. I have a PPC manager that manages my PPC at the moment. He's turned around and told me, look, we are ready to go to $5,000 per day. Just give me the green light and we can go ahead. Unfortunately, I cannot do it due to cash flow. And it was really painful for me to turn around and say that. But again, $5,000 per day is what he said we can comfortably go towards. So a person with the right cash flow can definitely do so. So that is one side that we can grow it with the current products. So push that to one side. Another side is to, of course, expand on the current product range. My advice would be to stay well aware of any fat loss weight supplements and go towards a more better selling supplement. But again, there's so many supplements out there. You are actually spoiled for choice. And yeah, it is a beautiful niche to be in. It's an evergreen niche to be in. We've got repeat buyers, which is amazing. And we will show you stats as well for that. I think it stands at something crazy, maybe 250 repeat monthly buyers, which is a really good record to have.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Some of the biggest risks that the buyer of this business should be aware of is, of course, selling supplements. You would need the relevant documents and the COA certification of analysis, and it needs to be from a GMP supplier. Well, good news. We created a Google Doc with all of the relevant COAs for every single product with an up-to-date GMP from my supplier. We have to make sure that we have sealed any cracks available. And that is the biggest risk, which we have actually sorted out. We've got this Google Doc ready and updated. So good news on that part.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I am willing to support the business owner for 30 to 60 days to ensure that we have a smooth transaction. Of course, I know the business in and out. And also my PPC manager will be working with me closely. You do have the option of hiring my PPC manager if need be, that is. But yeah, I am available for a Zoom call, available on email. So yeah, in regards to support, I'm definitely there on call. So yeah, no need to worry on that part.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
I can confirm the commitment to not compete against the current brand, just because I am looking to get into another niche that I've been quite passionate about, that's Arise, and that is the baby niche. So I am actually stepping away from the supplements niche. So there's no worry about any competition.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Unfortunately, due to the first few questions that we asked, the reason why I'm selling, I am not necessarily open to a earn-out payment structure. I would like for it to be a cash offer if possible. Again, in terms of support, we are here for sure. But in regards to an earn-out payment structure, unfortunately, I would have to decline on that part.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
So why do I think this business is worth buying? If you go away and do your own research on Empire Flippers and any other websites that are currently selling Amazon FBA businesses, you would find that people are jumping from burning ships. We see business owners doing really good numbers, and the last 3 to 6 months, their sales are declining, their profits are declining. It seems as if they're jumping from burning ships. Our business is the complete opposite. Our last 3 to 6 months profit has been on a complete rise. This month of May, we've done over $13,000 in net profit. In the month of June, we're on the 9th of June right now, we are projected to hit $16,000 in net profit. And that is without adding any new SKUs. So we are in an evergreen niche, which is important to add. It is not a fad niche. This is an evergreen niche. Supplements. People are, constantly repeat buyers of these products. Again, I mentioned about having repeat buyers for nearly all of the SKUs, totaling up to over 200 repeat buyers every single month. So that is the reason why I think this business is worth buying. And also, I mentioned before that my PPC manager is ready to take this complete brand at $5,000 a day. If I do the maths on that, that is $140,000 a month. The reason why I cannot commit to that is due to cash flow issues. But the new business owner that is coming in can definitely benefit from this. You can definitely work with your own PPC manager, possibly, or work with mine, and you can push that 6 figures a month in sales. Another thing that I would love to mention is because we are currently sending all our shipments via air. The reason why is because I want to scale quickly and more efficiently. I have given Empire Flippers a quote for my sea shipping, which is considerably lower than the current air shipping times that I am using. So you can benefit from that, use sea shipping, and you can increase profits by at least 5%. So there's so many angles of where you can really, really take advantage of this business. And of course, any other questions, I'll be happy to jump on a call.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.